Hey guys, welcome. It's Richard, and you know by now that I'm here at 4 p.m. EST on Monday and Thursdays. On Mondays, I talk about the state of the internet and what's a necessity to buy and what's not. And on Thursday, I do these business lessons. So last week, I talked about your funnel. And today, I want to expand a little bit more about this very important topic. If you haven't seen the funnel video, it should be appearing as a link just above me. And over the next number of videos, we're going to talk about the following items: landing pages, lead magnets, funnels, tripwires, low ticket items, mid ticket items, high ticket items, and signature programs. Now, before we start, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification icon so you will be notified when I upload my next video. Today, I have decided I'm just going to focus on the landing page and the lead magnet, as this is the very first part of your funnel. And stay tuned for a very important tip that if you don't take on board, it can really screw things up for you. So make sure you watch the whole video. Just in case you don't know what a funnel is, make sure that you watch video number 4, what is a sales funnel? Now, the best practice is a landing page does one thing and one thing only. So it could provide information, allow a person to sign up for your offer. Maybe it sells a product. Now, a good rule of thumb is to have one page with one action to take and no links to distract. You want to focus your visitor to do just one thing. You get it, right? One page, one action. Hold on, Richard. What's a squeeze page? That's a great question, because we do hear about squeeze pages, and a squeeze page is a page that squeezes the email out of a person. Yeah, it doesn't sound so nice, but it's basically the same as a landing page, so we can interchange the lingo there. Now, the purpose of your landing page is normally to give something to a visitor in exchange for their email address. Now, I don't know about you, but people are definitely less willing to give you their email address. So your offer has to provide a lot of value. Even though it's free, it has to provide a lot of value. Now remember, when you decide to give something away on your landing page, you need to make sure that there is a funnel in place in the background.
Warning, 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 warning.
The big mistake I see that many people make is they have a landing page, they get signups, and then they think, what next? When you have your landing page in place, you need to have a sequence of emails in place that relate to what you are giving away. Richard, what can I give away as a freebie lead magnet? Well, it can be anything, but it must be valuable or give a perception of value. It could be a short video, a checklist, a fact sheet, a worksheet. Now, a few important things. Make sure that the item you are giving away is fully branded with your website URL and your logos. So if it does get shared by people, which it probably will, they will know where to find you. Okay, so a person puts in their email and name into your squeeze page or your landing page, then what? Well, on the back end, you will have to have an autoresponder. And this is a system that does a number of very important things. It adds the person to your list. It sends out a confirmation email. It sends out a confirmation email to say something like, hey, I want to make sure you really want this info, so please click here to prove it is you. This is called double opt-in. It sends out the freebie or the lead magnet, another word is a freebie or lead magnet, to the person's email. And this may be a link to a page where they can download the item. But it also allows you to control unsubscribes in case somebody wants to unsubscribe. It puts the lead into a sequence where they are sent an email every X days, and it also controls the unsubscribe feature to let people unsubscribe if they don't want to hear from you again. Okay, so let's recap so far. We need to have an item to give away. We need to have a landing page. We need to have an autoresponder. You can check out what I recommend in the description. We need to have an email sequence. That's quite a lot of things that we need, but you can do this, okay? Now that we've covered the points about having the landing page and having the freebie, let's talk about the email sequence. Man, this is really shaping up to be a great video, even if I say so myself. Let me know in the comments if you like what you're hearing. Let me take an example. I give away a checklist about how to rank my site better. I might give away an SEO checklist, and there's a link in the description to where you can get such a checklist. I would follow up in my email sequence for 5 days after they sign up. So email 1 might be, hey, did you get the download okay? This is a typical email to introduce yourself to the lead and make sure, well, that they got the download okay. Finish this email with a lead into tomorrow's email. Something like, tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about the most important thing that you're probably not doing, which is harming your website. That gives a nice cliffhanger. And over the next 4 days, talk about different aspects of the lead magnet. The idea is to agitate the problem a little, to start to make them think, wow, how can I solve this? Then in email form 5, you offer a solution. Clever, eh? Yeah, the solution, well, I'll tell you this in the next video, so make sure you subscribe, and you'll see it next Thursday, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube. Now, for me, the idea of the lead magnet is not to provide a solution, but to provide some thought-provoking questions to prime them for what your low-ticket item is, and then get them to buy it. Now, of course, you need to make sure that you have a funnel in place. So you know what you're going to provide at each point, because if you don't, well then that's going to be difficult. Now here's that really important tip. Come here. I need you to listen to this. Make sure that your autoresponder has at least 5+ emails in it before you start opening it up and allowing people to sign up for your freebie. Now you might ask why. Well, because if you only have one email set up, once a person signs up and receives that first email, they are then flagged as having finished the sequence because there was only one email in the sequence of emails. You got that? Okay, let's move on to the next step. So, for example, if on Monday I create one email and on Monday afternoon, lead 1 joins. They receive email 1 and then the autoresponder says, okay, they've finished the sequence. Now on Tuesday, if I add a new email to the sequence, what happens to lead 1? Well, they won't receive the second message as the system has marked them as having finished the original sequence. Thus, make sure that you have 5 emails at least in your sequence so that you are 5 emails ahead of the first lead. Does that make sense? It's really, really important to make sure that you get that and that you do that, because it's happened to me in the past and it's such a mess. Okay guys, that was pretty short, but there was a heck of a lot of information in there, right? So let me know what you think below in the comments, or you can always email me, and of course subscribe so that you get notified when I upload my next video. And don't forget to share, to like, etc. I'll talk to you in the next video where we talk about the low ticket item and what it should be. Now, make sure you also check the description for the relevant links and a great source of where you can get amazing content for lead magnets and beyond.